Good Tuesday morning, everyone. This is Garden State weather meteorologist Robert Smith at about 11:30 in the morning here, and this is not the way we want to start a morning here. No, this is not good. This is coronavirus, my friends. This is a serious, serious, serious situation. Cold and flu, it's rampant here in Pennsylvania and New Jersey, and parts of just about everywhere else too, except Florida. Even there, fever, yeah, it's there. And flu, oh dear, it's here. Welcome, everyone. I've been doing more of these videos now on YouTube because we are not at GardenStateWeather.com any longer. We got rid of those pages. We're just on social media right now, and that's the way that we're going to remain unless somebody pisses me off or something on, on Facebook or whatever. But right now we're still on social media, so we've got temperatures in the upper 20s to low 30s. Not much wind out there right now with high pressure in control. So the air feels like it's in the upper 20s to lower 30s, which is below normal for this time of the year, but not by much of a standard here. Wind speeds, take a look at that right now. Pretty light as high pressure is in control. Let's take a look at the surface chart here. Sure we can get this going here. Yeah, this is the latest surface chart. See, we'll refresh this up here. This is the latest one now from 12Z this morning. High pressure is in control over the eastern United States. New storm systems coming into the west coast. There's lots of snow and winter weather advisories in this area here. And of course, in Florida, it's very warm. So in the northern plains here and across the Intermountain West, we have lots of things going on. High wind warnings, high wind watches, wind advisories in the browns here. Winter storm warnings here in New Mexico and parts of upper Texas Panhandle here. Also parts of the Northwest here into Idaho and Montana. Idaho and Washington, actually. And then, of course, winter weather advisories, freeze warnings, you name it. And there is, again, some coastal flooding here, and there's some fog, which is left over here. Something I wanted to get into here at 10 millibars here is the stratosphere from the European model guidance over the next 10 days. And there is a stretching out over the poles here into North America. But where the expansion of this is, again, and it's being pulled back within 7 to 10 days back up towards the poles once again. It's been a struggle here. Still in the upper layers of the atmosphere on the European model guidance from the stratosphere here is that stratospheric warming, and it's over the top of the poles here, but here is the polar vortex. It's being stretched but not broken, and it's very clear to me that anything that's going to happen here is going to be limited in North America because of what I'm seeing right now. This doesn't look good if you want snowstorms in the United States of America, especially well, not the West Coast and not the Northern Plains or the Rockies, but if you want a major winter storm here on the East Coast, this doesn't look too promising to me. This is also last night's run of the European model guidance, 500 millibar cyclonic relative vorticity here. This is our lifting mechanisms in the atmosphere. A couple of things changing here in the model output here. It's a very west to east flow. It's very convoluted up here in Canada, but that is not making so much of a difference here. It's sending pulses of energy from the polar jet into the eastern United States, and we can see that as we get to Thursday night and Friday, where this shortwave here is becoming negatively tilted here, And that is probably an indication where we're going to see some wintry precipitation here. But notice, even that gets waxed and waned as other short waves underneath this flow here come into the west coast, and away we go. So this is going to minor out too. This is not going to be a major thing, and the model guidance is not representing it to be anything like it previously was. And this pattern here, to me, well, it's going to get cold next week, like I told you in previous video forecast discussions. Cold does not mean stormy, however, because all of these short waves in the jet structure here are bifurcated. They're stretched out, but it's going to get cold here next week. But that doesn't mean there's going to be a snowstorm. And if there were one, it would occur out over the ocean here, not here. But it's going to get cold. And then next week, we have another cutoff system coming in diving in from the polar jet here. Multiple waves coming into the polar jet and subtropical jet stream here. And the European model guidance wants to take this also into a neutral tilt off the mid-Atlantic coast. This doesn't look too good either. And this pattern doesn't look right either, because you would want high pressure here. This doesn't look good either. No. For a snowstorm on the East Coast? No. One thing that stands out to me in the European model guidance is the progressiveness of the pattern. However, I question heavy doses of wintry precipitation. We're seeing that on the model guidance, not heavy, but we're seeing it for Friday morning, Thursday night, Friday morning across the mid-Atlantic area. That gets whisked out. Here comes another system in the polar and subtropical branch, again on Sunday, bringing some rain and some ice to the area into Sunday night and Monday. That gets out of here. Then we have the northwest flow, lake effect snow showers coming in. That makes sense given the cold pattern that's in place with the high pressure redeveloping itself here over the northern mid-Atlantic. That makes sense. Lots going on in the Pacific, but there's really no connection here to anything famous. If you want a coastal storm or anything, this doesn't look right to me at all. Morning run of the GFS. What a nightmare this model has been in the forecast period. It hasn't done really well statistically against the European model guidance, obviously, and probably will fail here too. But, you know, it's bringing in some snow Thursday night and Friday morning again. We're not talking about a lot here. The surface low pressure wave is well off the coast, away from the benchmark here. And then as we head into Sunday, it's showing the ice coming in ahead of the warm air advection, changing everything over to rain, and then voila, lake effect snow showers. So where's the European model guidance? From last night, again, as we get into Thursday afternoon, Thursday evening, here comes the snow and the ice and the rain off the coast. Again, not a lot of precipitation here, again, according to the latest model guidance here, and we'll just have to play this by ear. I'm sure we're playing everything by ear these days, right? And here comes the ice ahead of the warming coming in from the west as we head into Sunday morning. So could be pockets of ice around here before that flows out, and then northwest flow, downsloping air, and lake effect snow showers. Here comes the next short wave in here for Thursday, the 23rd, or 14th actually. And again, none of this can be bought and sold. Lots of things in this pattern that are wrong to me. And here comes Thursday night, Friday morning. European model guidance again along Pennsylvania's south side here, Delaware, southern New Jersey, central and eastern Long Island, a couple of inches of snow again, according to the latest model guidance. This is going to have to be refined because I don't believe that that's true. And then northwest flow, snow showers, ocean snow. As we head into next week, and then here comes another clipper with more snow around the Great Lakes, but nothing here. I don't really see anything that looks impressive to me. Let's check out the American model here. 24-hour snowfall again. It's not very impressive at all, but it is showing on Friday some brighter spots here where it's saying that there's 6-7 inches of snow here, a dry slot here, and a couple of inches here. So the models are in confusion with themselves. And by the time we get to Saturday, you see the totals here in the Delmarva again showing up on the GFS. The European model guidance is trying to do the same thing, and less amounts to the north and east. And it's trying. And this is the latest guidance. So, and then, through next week, it's just cold frontal passages, weak troughs moving through, northwest flow, and downwind the lakes.